West Ham United 3, Grasshopper 1. I know this is really creased, okay? But we had a decision to make. Either we do this video now. I thought you'd prefer this. We do the video now. We have a chat about Grasshopper. We have a chat about Malick Diouf. Or I do this 20 minutes later in a perfectly pressed, because it takes me a long time to iron, a perfectly pressed T-shirt. Plus, it says, literally on the bottom of my computer screen, there's going to be a storm in an hour, a thunderstorm. I'm right under a tree. I'm not having any of that. Anyway, we've got boxing later on, haven't we? You watching the boxing? I've got the boxing. So let's do it now. Let's get it out of the way. 3-1. A game very much of two halves. We won both halves, and we deserved to win both halves, but it was a team of two halves, or a half of two teams. A game match of two teams. There you go. That's a new one. We'll deal with the first half first. Malick Diouf was not in the first half. Surprising lineup from Potter. 4 at the back. And played a couple of players I wasn't expecting to start. Maxwell Cornet started. I was surprised to see him start, and I was surprised to see Guido Rodriguez start. In fact, Guido Rodriguez looked as though he was surprised to see Guido Rodriguez start. I reckon Rodriguez must have been sat back in his chair, taking it easy, slippers on. And Potter said, "You're playing? What? He looked so far off the pace. I don't mean in terms of running, but we know he's not the fastest player in the world. He would have got sent off. He would have got sent off twice in a Premier League game. I felt sorry for their number 6, Grasshopper number 6. He got hacked a lot. That wasn't anyway. He managed to get yellow cards. The timing of his tackles was horrendous. He played. It wasn't the most inspiring midfield in the first half. Truth be known, we seemed to attack primarily from wide areas. There was a lot of similarities actually to last season, in as much as Wan-Bissaka, who started at right back, and Jarrod Bowen, who played as a right winger, really. They looked like they hadn't missed a day since the end of last season. They looked sharp. They looked brilliant, fantastic. It was no surprise that the opening goal came from that area of the pitch. And I know, listen, we've been doing this for 10 years now on Hammers Chat, right? People will always say, don't read anything into it. We don't. We've been doing this a long time. It's nice to watch West Ham play football. It's a pre-season friendly. But it was nice. And there's things to discuss. There's things to... I think there's things I liked. And the things I didn't like, I'm not too bothered about. It's just pre-season. They'll get ironed out. Nice goal, by the way. Really good work by Bowen. You can, if you haven't watched it, you can picture it in your mind. But Jarrod Bowen cut in from the right and does one or two things, really, doesn't he? He either shoots, usually scores with his left foot when he cuts inside, or he lays it off. This time he lays it off to swerving Irving. Inside of the left foot, finished really, really nice. Really nice finish. 1-0 up. We deserved to go in half-time with the lead. That being said, they caused us a bit of trouble in the first half. No, we caused ourselves a bit of trouble in the first half. Jean-Claude Todibo, I think he'd been on. I'm just suggesting they were relaxed. I'm not suggesting anything. They had the pipe and slippers on. That's what I'm saying. A lot of miscommunication with him and Areola. His radar was out. He kept on passing the ball too weakly back to Areola, so Areola would come charging out of his area. Obviously couldn't handle the ball, and he'd do some sort of scything tackle clearance, and then there was one at the time they almost collided. Was quite impressed actually with Ollie Scholes, who read the danger of that. I think Ollie Scholes was watching that, wincing, thinking, "Oh, this don't look good," and he even did one clearance off the line as well. So I think he read the danger really, really well. There wasn't a lot happening, not from central areas. The left side didn't really function too well. By the end of the half, I guess Cornet had worked his way into it a little bit, and he picked out Fulkrug, who had a shot blocked, but that was really about it. Nothing really coming from the middle. Obviously, Irving's goal, but I'm talking about incisive passing. Wasn't brilliant. The best work that Ward-Prowse did, funnily enough, was when he went and picked up the ball on the right hand side, put on a really, really nice cross on at Fulkrug's head. He nodded it down, and it was a good goal-scoring opportunity for somebody. It just didn't turn out to be one. We had a lot of goal-scoring opportunities, actually. I just really want to move on to the second half, if you don't mind. But yeah, we deserve to be in the lead and ahead in the first half, I think it's fair to say. Second half, it was really sunny in the first half, by the way, and then it changed. A bit like it is now. It's sunny out there, but it's going to change soon, right? So the Black Forest, that's where they were playing. They weren't playing in Zurich, playing the Black Forest in Germany. That weather's clearly... I don't think weather moves that quickly, but anyway, we're getting some of that soon. Because the second half, complete change, 11 changes. It's a team of two half... Anyway, whatever. Paqueta, his shirt went from, dry to... It wasn't just like it had wet patches on it, to completely saturated in less than 10 minutes. It was absolutely bucketing down. Everyone had their umbrellas up and all the rest of it. It was completely changed. So I think it's harder to play football in that weather. But there was a lot of youth on the pitch. Change of formation as well. So had a back three of Calum Casey was at right centre back, Mavropanos in the middle, Naifa Gerd in the at left centre back, and then you had basically two wing. That's the international sign for wing backs. It's Jesse. It doesn't matter, right? So you had Malick Diouf on left wing back and Luis Guilherme at right wing back. We're gonna. I'll tell you what. We'll discuss Guilherme first. We'll do the Brussels sprout thing now. Guilherme's the Brussels sprout and Diouf's the Yorkshire pudding and the roast potato, right? I felt sorry for Guilherme, to be fair. Right wing back, he's probably asked to do more defensive work than he's comfortable with. But hey, what you're going to do? We know he's not going to play there this season. It's absolutely fine. But he wasn't able to shine in the way that Diouf was, who we'll get onto in a second. The thing about Guilherme is he did actually put a good cross, I think, over in about the 85th minute. Good cross for Marshall, had a little flick on header. He was good. We'll get to him in a minute as well. I liked the second half. I liked what I saw, really, particularly given the conditions. I'd actually do a little bit of before we get to Diouf. I'm just going to use this opportunity to beg you, please, plead with you to join Hammers Chat Patreon, or at least give it a free trial. Free 7-day trial, worth a little look. Go and have a look. Go and see what we got to offer. It's a great way for you guys to support Hammers Chat. We did our first breakfast show of the season, actually, earlier this morning. Did our brekkie show. There you go. Did a video yesterday. We have loads of content going up on there. Loads of competitions. I'll say no more about it. Patreon.com/Hammers Chat. Link is in the description below. You just wondered about Diouf now, didn't you? He was good. I know. Don't read too much into it. I get it. But he was good. He looked really, really good. We did I didn't know anything about him. Never heard of this bloke before we were linked with him. And used the Y-Scout, the scouting software, and there's this thing on Y-Scout, best moments. So you can go and watch every minute of every game that he's played in the Czech League if you really wanted to, but life's too short, right? So best moments, it's better than the YouTube video, and you don't get the dance music either, which is, I think that's a good thing. And I said in the videos I did about him, he looks to have a really, really accurate cross. He does, doesn't he? He does. You've seen it now, right? He really does. My goodness, that lad's got some energy as well. There's one point where he was attacking. I mean, really advanced position. He was more advanced than where you'd expect a winger to be. He's almost running out the stadium. He's gone full Forrest Gump, right? He's almost out the stadium. And then they get the ball, Grasshopper, and they go on the attack. And then somehow he's back at left back. I think, where's he come from? How's he managed that? And I thought, no, it doesn't matter. Actually, it does. But hey, look, you're not here for me to be reserved. You're here for me to speak my mind. I thought, do you know what? He's like he's got Wan-Bissaka type energy. Really, I was impressed. I was very, very impressed. I'm really, I can't wait to see more. I cannot wait to see more. I'll tell you what I liked as well. I liked the way Lewis Orford linked with him. He just seemed to know where he was running, and Lewis Orford was very much on the left side, the left midfield position. Kept on picking him out. One really good, I mean, with his left foot, Orford as well, a dinked ball over the top, and he just was weird. He sort of knew that that Diouf was gonna be making that run. I think that's when people are gonna know straight away. And I just watched it. I thought this is what we're missing. For too long, that left hand side has just not functioned like that. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens there. Really. So I mean, some good performances there. Calum Marshall. Let's speak about Calum Marshall. Scored a really good goal. Did a damn good impression of Jared Bowen, actually, in the way he scored his goal. Goal came from the right-hand side. He sort of cut in. He went past his man and he finished really, really well. He coulda, shoulda, maybe, had a hat-trick. There was another time where Diouf, I think we might have to call him Malik or Magic, because I think I mentioned it when I looked at the video. His first day, everyone was calling him Malik. We get there. We'll find out. But I guess on this channel he's got to remain Magic Diouf, right? He just went down the left. He put a beautiful crossover. On another day, that gets turned in. And Marshall was there. Actually, Marshall was involved in our third goal, as it goes. Played a really neat little slide rule pass round the corner. Which Paqueta, he got hacked down so many times, Paqueta. Paqueta read it, latched onto the ball and did like a curling left foot shot. And the keeper parried it and then running in on it, who else but Magic Diouf. I thought he's going to get this. He's going to get this. He's going to head it in. Look, it was on YouTube. We weren't blessed with loads of replays. We got a penalty. I don't know whether it's handball or Diouf was fouled. Whatever. You probably know more than I do by now because I've just come and recorded the video straight away. Anyway, we got a penalty and Paqueta scored it. But he looked close to scoring, Diouf. Brilliant. Really good. Really good. So, yeah, I was pleased. I was pleased with what I saw, it has to be said. They scored a goal, by the way. It was a looping clearance header from Mavropanos. What's the geezer's name? Jensen, that was his name. Finished it really well, actually, with his left foot shot. Yeah, it was a good goal. Yeah, 3-1. I thought it deserved to be 3-1. We, as I said, Marshall probably, actually did really well. Did really well with a header. There was a scramble, bit of a scramble as well. Another one following a Diouf cross. He's going to get some assists. He will. He looks really good. Really, really good. 20 years of age. 20 years of age. I don't know. Look, these are early days. Who knows? But I'm not, as I say, you don't tune in for me to be overly cautious on it. I don't want to sit here and say, I don't want to say too much or predict too much. I was impressed. There you go. Yes, I know it was only Grasshopper Club of Zurich, so on and so forth. But I was pleased. I think even just him won't be enough. But the extra energy we had just over last season, you could see it. Now, will that be enough? No, probably not. It was just nice to see. I thought Ollie Scholes was really defensively switched on in that first half. And then you saw sort of the attacking part of it with Diouf in the second half. So, yeah, I thought that was quite pleasing. We're going to need some more legs in midfield. But actually, even today, you just noticed just a bit more energy with Diouf, with Orford, with Potts, and then with... Guilherme, whilst he wasn't brilliant over there, did a lot of running. Guilherme there and Marshall. You did notice that we had some legs. Do you know what I mean? It was nice to see. It was nice to see. It really was. So yeah, if we can get whoever he wants to get in midfield, then a little bit more energy there. That should be a good thing. Marshall's an interesting one. He's a quality player. He knows where the back of the net is. He'll score goals throughout his career. You can just see it. He just knows where the back of the net is. I don't know. It's too hard to say, I think, whether he's ready for Premier League yet. But I tell you what, if he's not, if he had one more season on loan, what did he do? Huddersfield last season, League One. If he had one more season on loan, maybe Championship next season, I bet the year after that, this time next year, I think you'd be looking at a really, really good player. I reckon he'll bang in a load of goals. If he goes to Championship, he'll bang in a lot of goals next season. But bearing in mind we haven't brought a striker in yet, I'd keep him around for the time being. I really would. And I'd rather have him there, sharp, really sharp, than Danny Ings. Which I know we don't have Danny Ings, do we? But yeah, I was pleased. I was going to say roll on the next one, but it's the next one's either... we're playing Man United, Everton, Bournemouth. Is it in that order? Maybe not. Maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, that's going to be tough, but it was nice to see. Really, really nice to see. I'm sure that'll be a lot more difficult. 2 different formations, 2 different teams. really. But lots to be positive about, and I think the things to be negative about, I'm not too bothered about. Rodriguez hacking everyone up. I'm not, because I just don't think he's going to play next season. And you know, the Todibo Areola thing, that's easily rectified. Not everyone can bounce back and look instantly sharp like Wan-Bissaka and Bowen did, right? I'm not even sure that Areola's going to be our goalkeeper. So who knows? But interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think. Or don't. Don't have to let me know what you think at all. You can just switch this video off. Give it one of them. That'd be nice. Thank you. And go and watch the boxing. It's not a little bit early yet, but anyway, I've got some super noodles to cook before that. There you go. No Brussels sprouts for me today. Super noodles and a chicken escallop. There you go. Right. Anyway, I'll catch up with you tomorrow.